Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to Chalkin History with Shelly Kallach. Come on in. Wednesday night. Let's make sure we're connected. If you see a red light box, that means you're live with me. You're not watching the replay, but those of you that are, welcome back to the replay. Let's get going. So I brought out one of our notebooks. I haven't done a notebook in a while. I think this would be great if you want to use this as a journal for your daily thoughts. If you want to write down your favorite Bible verses, if you get together with a Bible group, I don't know. I just think this is a neat little notebook. You can't really see. The pages are not lined, but they do have, and you're not going to be able to see them. They have little tiny dots. Almost like that game, that like box game where you draw a little line, then the other person draws a line, and you try to make as many boxes as you can. That's what type of paper, so it's not lined, it has those dots. I also thought this would be nice on our 5x7 outside the box frames, so that you can, if you want to switch it out, you can do that and just have it up all year round. This is kind of like a year-round transfer design. So I brought that out. I do have links in the description. I'm not quite sure which one. When you click on it, I guess it'll be above me. All the information, how to get your transfers, how do you get to just what I'm using today. But so you can, at your leisure on the replay, go ahead and check that out. All right, we're just gonna dig right in. This is gonna be super duper easy. This is our chalk suede. Okay, so the front and the back are the chalk suede material, which is, it's so luscious. It's so nice and soft. It's like velvet. It feels amazing. Okay, and I am probably, this is bold, amen. I am going to probably wax this. Then I know for sure it's not going to smear, it's not going to stick, it's going to come right off. Easy peasy. So we're going to try this fancy tool again, you guys. This really worked for me last time. We'll come in a little closer for you. So we're going to grab our wax. I'm just going to kind of spin it around in there. Okay. And then I'm going to smear it all over my notebook. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm trying to, can you kind of see right there? It's kind of clumpy. So I did coat the whole thing. We'll go back and forth. This little guy, he holds a lot of wax. I am liking that. I'm gonna have to suggest that to Couture to come out with something like that. For those of us that have paint in our hands, that really feels a whole lot better to me. All right, let's get a paper towel. So if they had like a matching tool, like a two-piece set, right? You have the one to put it on, and then one with like a buffing pad, almost like those pads. And I had some, I think I threw them away. Those pads, like I guess our applicator, but the pads that you use to put wax on your cars. Yes, I think we need to have those. Or maybe I'll just invent that. I'm sure it's probably out there already, right? It's just a matter of finding it. Okay, we're just gonna buff this off a little bit. And you can tell it gets super duper slippery. Okay, still feels so nice. Okay, now we're gonna just apply it. All right, and ooh, we're gonna try to line it up. We're gonna try to just center this as best we can. Side to side, up and down. Make sure it's straight. Let me just take a peek, see. Let me make sure it's not kind of falling to one side versus another. Okay. I think it's good. I think that is really well placed. Like, not sure I could do that again. All right, so now we're just gonna make sure it's nice and smoothed out, that it's not wrinkly or nothing is underneath, trapped underneath. I'm gonna use Couture Coral or Couture Teal and Tide. Those two colors really look very nice together. Let's get those open. Let's see. Oh, I kind of feel a sneeze coming on, so. Excuse me. I knew it was coming. I'm gonna just take some old stuff off. I don't know if I got another color mixed in there or what's going on. Okay, I think we're good. Get that out of here. All right, I think I'm gonna do the little squiggly marks that are around the letters and the little stick letters with Couture Teal. But because that is so teeny weeny, those lines, I'm gonna do the inside first. So let's get use our detail tool, because that has a 1/4 inch squeegee on it. And let's just start filling that in. That is the exact same color as our transfers. Isn't that something? That they can match it that perfect. The only problem, it doesn't hold too much paste on it, so you'll have to go and get paste frequently if you're using it. We're gonna work our way outside or inside out. Let's do the E, and then I'll probably do we'll do the whole paste and peel thing, because we don't want this sitting on here too long, especially because it's really thin lines. Chances are it'll probably dry on me if I don't get it up, so we're gonna do our best. This also would probably look pretty cool if we did hot mess. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Okay, might as well just do all that. Try to keep it on that transfer material. Don't really want to go off. Again, it is that chalk suede. It is a paper, so it is a little more porous than a chalkboard. But because I did give it a little bit of a waxing, it might be okay if I did go off. But we're just going to try to stay on and not have to deal with that. So then I'm going to grab, I have, this is probably about the same size of our multi-tools actually, but I have cut up squeegees that I cut our minis in half. So let's go ahead and just fill this in. Not sure what that is. Try not to get in that other space. Take off your excess as you're going if you can. No reason to leave it there. Plus you'll be able to see it if you leave too much behind. And it won't look all that good. You want a nice, very thin, even layer. That's why we have the mesh in there, okay? That helps us get the perfect amount. Okay. All right, now let's do that in, and then we need to get this thing pulled up. So anywhere where it's white is where you want to cover it with whatever color you're using. Again, you want to stay on that material. Watch for other spots. Get up top here without trying to hit those little swirly marks over there. I guess they're not swirly marks, they're just like outlines. Trying to work quickly. This would look really cool, I think, in a hot mess. For sure. It'd be fun to do the other side, like if you turned it upside down and did the other side. That would be fun. All right. All right, let's see. We're just going to peel this bottom part. Awesome. Even though I waxed, it's still pretty sticky, okay? So you guys want to really make sure, you might even want to wax and fuzz your transfer. Wax the surface, fuzz the transfer. Let's get that dry. And we'll work on the top part. I love that I did the darker color on the outside. I think that makes it really jump out. Lay that back down. Don't press it down, no need. But we are going to press this little part down. Okay, anywhere where we haven't chalked yet, you want to make sure it's still nice and flat. You don't need to do that because we did that. But I do need to do that M. Okay, I'm going to flip it so it's closest to me. Let's again work on those, the couture teal part. So here, and here. do, yeah, the lines are inside. I had to rethink about that for a second. Okay, you really want to push that through that silk screen. Oops. Okay, let's get the M. Kind of help it along here. All right, let's get this little swoosh here. And I think I'm going to start working on the inside again. And then worst case, we'll come back and do those last couple swooshes. I just don't want this sitting too long. Keep going. How's everybody doing? Looks like maybe my texting system went off about 5 minutes ago. So if you are a text subscriber, hello, hello. Let's see. We're gonna have to get in the middle of that A somehow. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If you'd like to subscribe to get text messages when I go live, or I'll send out like a link to the email when I send out emails in case you miss it. Or if there's just something really important going on, I will send out a quick text. You can cancel at any time just by saying stop. So it's easy peasy. If you want all that, just go ahead and text the word chalk, CHALK, to the number 513-717-5533. And that's also in the description of the video. You should find that information. Okay. Somehow we gotta get in the middle of that A. So what I'm gonna do is see if I have a teeny weeny squeegee or just say maybe even a smaller squeegee here. So that should be the dark color, right? Get in there. There we go. All right. So again, I'm going to pull it up this way because we want it to still stay right up to this point because we're going to do the tops here. So fun. Let's get it dry. Now we're just going to kind of let that fall back. I'm going to hit the top of that M. Just don't feel like I got it good enough. All right, let's finish that now, these little swoops. I'm going to kind of push it down with my squeegee here. Forgot to press it down, so I'm going to use my squeegee to help me out with that. Grab a little more. Put that back. Stay on the transfer. If you feel like you're going to go off, but you have like a little clump close to the edge, just leave it. It'll wash off. But definitely try over the design itself, you know, that you're pushing the paste through. Make sure you try to get that clean. All right. Ta-da! Yippee! Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, let's get it dry. Amen. So I could use this as a little daily journal. You know, anything I could write down, any kind of accomplishments or anything where I could say amen to that, right? I woke up today. Amen to that. All of my thoughts. All right, there it is in all its glory. You could always decorate the back if you have like a pattern, some kind of a pattern. Would be fun to decorate on the back side. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys now how I clean my transfers. Well, I can't in the sink, so I'll have to show you how I do it when I'm sitting here. You've seen me do it here and there, but we'll just do it real quick. Did I use this? I didn't, but I kind of was digging stuff out. So let's get that one clean. Oh, this, do you ever get a bad jar of squeegee or a bad jar of wipes? They just don't come out right. They don't break where they're supposed to break. This has been one of those jars. Okay, I just take this squeegee and that gets it nice and clean. Just wipe off your squeegees. Clean. This one had a lot on it. And you know, if you get a stubborn one, you can always just take it under water, a little bit of soap, bleach, whatever, alcohol, however you want to clean them. You can't ruin them. Okay, that's all done. Let's wipe out this tray. One more wipe. Oh, see, and at the end it becomes a big blob. And why they glue that last one, they always put some glue where it's stuck to the first and second one, or the last and the second to last are always glued together. I never did understand that. Okay, there's that and that. Let's put this aside. Amen, my friends, amen. Okay, so our transfers are reusable. They are adhesive backed, which means you can use them again and again, and they keep everything in place for you. But our paste dries to a hard finish. So it does dry on our transfers, so you want to get it re-wet, re-wet it. Get you some water. Again, take it to your sink, let the water run over it. You can wipe it right up that way. I'm gonna grab my board eraser real quick. Dampen it a little bit under your sink. And then we're gonna just kind of wipe this off. This will wipe whatever is sitting there on the top there. Ooh, lots of teal. And I love our mats. This is one reason I love our mats is because our transfers don't stick to it. All right, so we're just gonna wipe that. Put that down. We're gonna flip it over now. This is the sticky side. And we're gonna wipe that side down as well. Okay, wipe up our mess. Let's put it back right side up. Give it a little squirt. Board eraser. Did you see how much cleaner that got? Watch this E. How I can now see through to my board or to my mat. I think that's underneath. Okay, wipe it up. Now, keep in mind when you're pasting, you're actually pushing that paste through the top side to the bottom side. So you want to make sure you clean the bottom side. So if you need to give it a little squirt, give it a little squirt. Oops. And just wipe it with your board eraser. I try to go, up and down. I sometimes try to go diagonal so that you get all those little crevices of the silk screen. Okay. You can rinse your board eraser out however many times you need to. Let's give it a final wipe down. Look at that. It is no longer dirty. Honestly, all you need to know is that your silk screen is clean, that you have no, and this is just from the wipe being so sudsy. You want to make sure your silk screen's clear of any hardened paste. If at all costs you want to avoid your ink drying in your silk screen, because once that dries in the silk screen, it's done. You can't get that out, or at least I've never been able to get it out. And I've done it a time or two on accident. I totally forget I had it out. And, but that's it. Take your backer sheet, put it back, corner to corner, let it fall down, give it a quick little wipe again, and that is it. I'm going to keep that out and let that dry overnight. That's it. We're done with our project tonight. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. I appreciate you. I hope to see you guys again soon, and bye for now.